Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Here we are, Joey, still working.
Why did I say
typing
that?
away.
Where are we?
We are at Sextuary. Fifth. Well, we're not getting.
No.
500 Sextuary way.
That's right.
Yeah, we
That's right.
We're up on a hill.
Undisclosed location. Sextuary Way.
For a very special St. Patrick's Day edition of Good
Why
Morning
did the
Gloucester
Italians
podcast.
say Happy St. Patrick's Day first? What? How did that
There it
happen?
is. Look at that.
I'm back, baby. Thank Drew Hale. Thank you for having us.
No, thank you,
Lindsay Hale was well informed. She had a 7-day notice that we were going to be coming. Place was spotless when we got here. Unbelievable. Yeah.
7 minutes.
And we're going to start out a show with the topic that Lindsay submitted.
Oh,
Yeah.
About Drew?
No, not necessarily. St. Patrick's Day related. How do you like your corned beef? Gray corned beef or red corned beef? And we're gonna defer to the expert, Pat Dalpiaz, over here.
I prefer red.
You prefer your meat red?
I prefer the corned beef. I prefer red corned beef to gray corned beef.
She prefers her meat red. All right, duly noted.
She didn't take the bait.
She didn't
No,
take the
I'm
bait.
not taking the bait today. It's going to be a long day.
By the way, Drew Hale, Jimmy Dalpiaz, Joey Shimataro, Chris Langenacopoulos is with us. Nicole Schraft, fresh from. We have a lot to
we
talk. A lot to
this
talk.
whole,
of-
this whole
No,
podcast
A lot of
is
Nicole
just
content.
A lot of Nicole,
No, we
Nicole
don't.
content
No,
this
we don't.
morning.
I think everybody just needs to know Nicole loves to laugh.
She loves to
Loves to
loves
laugh.
to laugh. That's in her profile. That is in her profile. We're gonna review. So
Are you
later,
ready for
None
any
of this is in the
inappropriate
show
jokes about
notes.
Nicole's shirt?
what does
It
her shirt
says,
say?
tip me, I'm Irish. Tip me, I'm Irish.
I think it should just be, the first 2 letters of that should be just the,
Just the tip.
What?
Just the tip.
God damn, I'm going home.
No, but we are later on in the show. We are we're gonna put up Nicole's Tinder profile, Grinder
I do
profile,
Grindr.
on the thing there. We're gonna critique it and give her any tips. We have a marketing expert here, Chris Langenacopoulos is with us, and he is gonna
We'll
help
take
us with that.
suggestions from our listeners.
Yes, we
With
will.
a wide
Yep,
range
that's right.
of
So-
experience.
None of this is
So
in the
Pat's
show
in
notes.
on it.
Thanks,
Pat's
Pat.
in on it. Thank you. So we have that going for
I'm
us.
here for you, Nicole.
We have the
You writing it
Mayor Verger will be joining us at 10 a.m.
Oh, he will happily chime in, I'm sure.
I'd like to hear from all of our viewers. Where is everyone planning to spend their St. Patrick's Day today? St. Patrick's Day, as we all know, a good saint, a mediocre saint, but not a great saint, like St. Joseph.
St. Joseph.
St. Joseph, a great saint. St. Patrick,
Oh, we're rating saints
St.
now?
Patrick, a good saint, a mediocre saint, but not a great saint, like St. Joseph, a great saint. Lindsay is all dolled up, very festive this morning. You got to come. People need to see what
Yeah,
you got
just
going.
go by Pat for a second.
Yeah, go right next to Pat. This is
Your hair and makeup's great.
Lindsay Hale, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, there she
St.
is.
Patrick's Day.
Oh, I'm sure that
saint.
that
He's the best saint.
the best saint.
Other than St. Tito.
And she likes her beef red. She said it. Good morning, Pat McNally. Caitlin with 5 shamrocks for the outfit. Where is Pringle the boat snack? She wants to know. We need to have a Pringle sighting.
Pringle's here.
Pringle is here.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Joe Higgins, the fish printer, our good friend from
He's down in Florida, I think.
Ooh,
Vero
he
Beach.
is.
Yes, he's in Vero Beach.
Vero Beach, Kim Lufkin-Williams, another one of our regulars, Annie Rochon. 3 clovers for Annie Rochon.
Those are shamrocks.
What's the difference?
There's a shamrock and there's clovers.
Okay,
There's the number of petals over it, aren't there?
Yeah.
Petals.
There seems to be a high level of passion around this topic
Leaves?
for Pat.
Leaves?
I have no idea. I think it's a 4-petal
They have
clover.
different flowers. They have different flowers.
Jeff Amaro with 1 clover, what is it?
Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Clover,
One
yeah,
shamrock.
Clover.
1 shamrock. Phil and Lynn Scanlow with us.
Oh, yeah. That's a big day for Phil.
Chris's betrothed, Jamie, is with us. Run Nicole. She advises Nicole to run.
Jamie, why aren't you here? And Donna
know.
I'd like to say Donna Rogers just texted on the side and said, oh my God, I wish I was there to kick Joey in the ass.
Whoa!
Wait, she might not have said Joey. Sorry. She said them. But I think them meant
Be
you.
nice to
there you
Nicole,
go.
boys.
Thank you,
is what
Donna.
she
Thank
said.
you, Jamie.
I tried to get Jamie here this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these women, it takes a special breed, Pat and Paula Ryan O'Brien and Lindsay, to be awake, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on St. Patrick's Day. And Nicole as well. Not forgettable. Not forgettable. Not forgettable. Not forgettable.
Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane.
Not forgettable. You were hiding behind the black shirt over here. I couldn't see you. Donna Rogers is with us. Bill Wren, Pat's illegitimate lover that overserves her at the Emerson Inn.
He never overserves me.
Vinny Orlando, soon to open
Vinny!
up, big-time operator, about to
Vinny.
open up Topside Grill, which
Yeah.
I'm sure we will frequent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He's got a good name for it.
As what was it? Fishtails?
Yeah.
Fishtails.
something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
good.
Yeah.
A
Good
lot
name.
of people were commenting. They like the name,
He
Vinny.
does a good job.
Do we know what the vibe's going to be? Like, is it?
I'm guessing he said he's going to bring a lot of those favorites that he had at his Manchester. Vinny, what was the name of the shop in Manchester?
The Harbor House? Is that it?
I don't think so.
It was.
East Gloucester.
All I know is you're going to go in and you're going to, hey, Vinny!
It's going to be great.
That's
Listen,
the best.
he had one of my favorite appetizers that I ever had, and it was his calamari, and it was out of this world with the banana peppers and. Vinny, just
a good job.
chime in, Vinny, and tell me what the name of the old place was, because I've been
It's on the
killing
tip-
me.
it's on the tip
It's
of
the
my
old
tongue.
Ben Sprague's. The old Ben Sprague's.
Yep.
Jamie says she's going to do her morning beach cleanup walk. Kate is at her showing. She's got a open house today in Swampscott.
Harbor House.
There seems to be a lot of Nicole support coming in.
Yeah, Kim
Oh, I wish I could
Lufkin-Williams.
see it all.
The Harbor House. It was the Harbor House.
It was out. Chris is right. I'm sorry. I thought because the harbor room.
I don't know why. I always thought it had something to do with the Manchester Hornets. He had a lot of the teams came in there. He did a lot of good for the community in Manchester. And Wayne Moulton says, "Where's my T-shirt?" And good morning, Pat.
It is at the shop.
He had 1 week to pick it up. Did he
No,
not?
it
did
was
he-
my fault because I didn't have it the day he came to get it.
So we do have
But it is there now.
We do have a podcast prize that Pat is going to share.
two prizes
Two prizes
today.
today. If you share the podcast and type shared so we know that you shared it, you'll be eligible to win one of these 2 prizes. You need to pick them up at our shop. Jack!
These are
Somebody
collector's
help me.
items.
This
Jump.
is a size large. It's very soft
It's a next level T-shirt.
and it's green, so it's
nice.
appropriate for
That's
today.
nice.
These have taken on a life of their own because Kevin, who we had featured earlier for the carnivals for his greasy pole video, his barbershop, he gives those out, people buy them, but there's this like trend where people are wearing them all over the world,
taking
and they
the
take,
picture.
it's sort of like Nick's
Nick's
roast
roast beef,
beef, where
yeah.
so that's sort of happening. So you got to take a picture and submit it to Kevin.
And the second prize is one of Patty's photos blue bags with a couple little treats inside. Magnets and cards.
Nice.
Magnets and cards. God bless Pat
They will
Dalpier.
be at the store, maybe not today, but this week.
Why, are you busy today?
I might be busy today.
Pat's getting absolutely destroyed today. So we're going to, this is all about Pat, so we're going to defer to Pat again. What is the St. Patrick's Day schedule for a hardcore Irish person like yourself? Where do you start? Where do you finish? How shit-faced will you be?
Well, traditionally we start at the rum line.
Yep.
We try to get there early, and then we take from there. We try to get to the Gloucester House to listen to the band. We're gonna go to the Crow's Nest. We're gonna go to, what am I forgetting? There's another one.
Oh, maybe the ambulance.
The hospital?
Yeah. No. I do, yeah. I have quite a few family members in town this weekend to participate in the festivities, so we're sort of,
Oh, boy.
yeah, so it's gonna
Watch
be
out.
extra today,
I can't imagine.
as it was yesterday.
I do not want, I don't want you to go to the shop tomorrow,
But I
because
might.
you're gonna be a
but
bear
I-
tomorrow.
I might put a little bit of whiskey right in here
Ooh, yeah.
this morning,
Sextuary
I know where we can
way,
find
first
some.
drink of the day.
yeah.
Thank you, Drew
To get me
provided
cleaned
all,
up.
where are the treats?
Oh, they're over here.
Oh, Jimmy
Most of that.
Jimmy forgot to.
This
Oh, I got it.
this is the first morning we've ever had hair and makeup and craft services. There's a whole spread set up for us. This is pro level.
I told my makeup to get me extra red this morning. St. Patrick's Day.
Got that going for you. Nicole, how about you? What's your St. Patrick's Day plan?
Well, I have to work at 4.
At the rum line.
Yeah, at the rum line.
Pat McNally
My favorite band.
just asked where they having corned beef today, and for my pick, only because of, well, not just because of tradition, because it's also very good. I say, if you're gonna get the corned beef, I think you have to tip your cap to the guy that invented live music in Gloucester, as you know,
As I know.
is who?
Fred Shrigley.
Fred Shrigley in the rum line. And, I think you have to stop in at the rum line because
Right,
it's
that's
such.
why we,
Yep.
yeah.
And I have to say that I know other people are doing Irish music and all that stuff, but with Fred's stuff, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like you'd pack yourself in there like
Yeah.
sardines, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
what bar don't you go to, like
Yeah.
in South Boston
Yeah.
or any place
That's
like
right.
that doesn't pack you in like sardines?
And even though the run of the day there has changed a little bit over the years, like last year was still a killer year.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, and he's got a great band tonight, the Bordellos,
Oh, yeah, they're
at
great.
5 o'clock.
amazing.
They're awesome.
4 o'clock.
They'll play
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock is the music. All right, but they'll play some Irish music
Yeah.
with some good old fashioned rock and roll too. Like they're a great band.
So Fred has been serving, a fun fact I told you yesterday, I've never had corned beef until the event at the Elks on
Oh.
Thursday, the
Oh, yeah, that's
$10,000
right.
drawing or whatever. So I had my first little slider from Sweetmeats, and it was really good, but it had coleslaw on it and other stuff. So I
Meat
don't
and
actually
sweet.
eat meat and sweet.
Meat and sweet, not sweet meats. Somebody's got to get that. What is going on here?
Whoa.
And the viewers give us trouble. She's like sweet meat.
Ready? Chris?
Oh man,
Sextuary way. Somebody's
that's what happens when you enter
You
those
went to all
doors.
point.
Right at the top of her brain. The sweet meat. Well, speaking of sweet meat,
Anyway,
Nicole.
what I was gonna say is Fred Shrigley's been he has
Speaking of sweet meat.
a ton of it to serve today, and he was serving it the last 2 nights as well, and it looks amazing. It's this giant plate of.
Meat. Did you see how she did that? Giant.
Fred's doing
plate of-
gray, right? He's got the gray
He's got the
corn.
gray.
Yeah.
Fred does.
Yeah, which I didn't really know was a thing, but
Yeah, I didn't know that until we
Yeah.
started making Rumline our first stop.
What happened to Paul Ryan O'Brien? Is she all
I think
right?
she took a call. I think she's taking a
I
call.
know she just startled me. I was like, what is
Yeah.
it?
So do we? Also, besides Fred, I think you have to mention Stones, and I think you have to mention the Gloucesters because it's going to be a big deal over the Gloucesters as well.
And pretty much everybody's having, everybody that serves food is having some corned beef and cabbage today or this week.
Yep.
Except for Tono.
Tonos.
Tonos.
No corned beef at
I
Tonos.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I have a little a run of show on music for today too.
Oh, yeah.
So from 1 to 4 at the Beauport at 1606 at the Beauport, they've got Michael O'Leary and friends. 1 o'clock at Harbor 9 Golf, Chris Fritz Grice. 3 to 6 at the Gloucester House is O'Brien's Boru. The Bordellos are 4
4 to 8.
4 to 8 at the Rummy.
Big run.
Woodland Spark, they're a great little act. They're going to be at the Cut from 6:30 to 9. 12 to 3, Steve Hiddenen at the Farm, and then 7 to 9, Dragon of Worthley, also at the Farm. So there's a lot of great live Irish music today, all around Cape Ann.
Ooh. Thank you for that. That was good work
Well done,
behind the
well
scenes
prepared.
right there. Well done. Well done. That's why he's very.
Entertainment correspondent.
That's right. I know we don't have our weather girl here today,
But we can
but we can tell you.
Can do the weather?
kind of figure out that this is Irish weather.
This is, oh, that's true, right.
Yeah, oh, totally.
I know, we didn't know any better.
Rainy,
Gray
cold,
and
gray.
drives you to the bar to drink.
We're in the Highlands here.
So Pat McNally is putting his bid in. He says, if I win the T-shirt, I'll come into town, go see Nicole, and have some corned beef, and see Fred too.
All
So
right.
that doesn't get you any extra points. You don't get you don't get a double entry for
He
that.
knows the rules. He
Yeah,
knows the rules.
I know. I'm just saying. Rick Dowsett with 3 clovers.
Shamrocks.
Clovers.
She's ready to have
Pat's
a
upset.
I really don't know what the difference is, so.
Kim Lufkin-Williams loves your shirt. Shenanigans coordinator.
Oh, there it
Somebody,
is.
it's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
We gotta
There you go.
Wrangle up the Ryan.
So did I say that Mayor Verga's joining us at 10?
did.
Okay, good. Okay. I
Coming
had
to
Is
do
he
it.
putting Sextuary away in his GPS to get here?
Sextuary, yeah, I told him, come to Sextuary.
He's coming
Way.
to do a tax
What happens
assessment.
when you put it in the GPS, right, is somebody pulls up, puts a black bag around you, brings you up here, and then brings you back to your car after the experience.
So he's turning around right now.
Is that why Paula left?
And
You
your,
said pull out?
and your underwear may or may not be on backwards when you get back to your car. So people all over town have been asking me, when's McCarthy coming home? When's McCarthy coming home? And I tell them, you know, from what he told me, that
Who's McCarthy?
maybe he says end of May, like June 1st, end of May, and they're like, why is he staying there that long? You know, what is he doing down there? If you look outside, people, if you swing, and I don't want you to do that because we'll screw up the lighting, but if you take a look outside, I'm gonna say, I think he's the wise man in this instance, right?
Well, we have his
Say
boat,
that
so
too loudly.
you have his boat, so it doesn't matter.
The boat's right down the bottom of the hill.
It's,
For sale sign on it.
No, it's free.
Free.
Just
Wait,
stop.
yeah, we should all
Get it out of
take a picture with him.
Come and take it.
Come and take it.
So Jolene Guthrie Spanos, I think she must be new. I haven't seen that name before.
No, that's a new name.
Has
now.
commented, she wants to have a new hat line for Nicole, sweet meat hats.
Yeah?
Excellent. I will proudly wear it.
So you're gonna wear that around town?
Sure.
T-shirt line, sweet meat.
Yeah. So that goes back to, I'm bartending with April tonight, and she got a shirt that says, I'll shamrock your world. And she's like, you gonna get one? And I was like, no. Can you imagine? So she'll be wearing that tonight. I just have my tip me, I'm Irish, but I'm not really Irish either. So.
No, and Drew said, we're gonna get some duct tape. We're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
cover,
okay,
we're gonna
all right.
cover up the bottom part. It's gonna say just the tip.
Very provocative. Pat, are you 100% Irish?
Yeah, yes,
Wow.
yeah, both
Very
sides,
nice.
yep.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Usually all the Irish are a bunch of tramps. They came from all over the
So
place.
is Paula,
Yeah,
but, yeah.
yeah, that's great.
Jimmy, how about you? Are you Irish?
no,
From McCarthy.
McCarthy,
no.
for the love
there
of
is-
God.
No.
There is no Irish.
No.
Kim Lufkin-Williams has a question for Nicole. Will you get the meat sweets tonight? Meat sweats tonight.
Meat sweats. I was gonna say, wait, what?
Oh, wow.
The meat sweats tonight. Yeah, there's that. So,
Wow.
I'm going to announce a Good Morning Gloucester Smash Burger Challenge. I'm going to have it. I'm fed up. Quite frankly, I'm fed up. I've had it. I'm tired and I'm disgusted, frankly.
Well, none of us wants that.
There's a lot of great burgers in town, as we know. I mean, just about every place can serve a really good burger. There's only one place doing a true smash burger, and it just is really aggravating me that no one can figure out how to make a real smash burger or what a true smash burger is. So we're gonna throw down a smash burger contest. I'm gonna do it at Stageport Park. And this is, I'm gonna, give a little bit of the background here, just so no one makes any mistakes. Because I don't want mistakes, because I don't want to have to thoroughly embarrass people. It's gonna be a smash burger contest. I said smash burger contest. I didn't say a thick patty burger contest that you call a smash burger contest. It's gonna be a smash burger contest. Did you hear me when I said smash burger contest? Thank you very much.
You mad, bro? You seem upset.
Are you mad, bro? If you don't know what a smash burger is, or if you don't like smash burgers, or your teacher at culinary school taught you to never smash a burger, then just don't enter, and that's just fine. I don't care. I'm going to interview judges that understand and appreciate the style of burger that is a smash burger, and they will be the judges. Don't contact me and say, I'd like to be a judge. I have to actually know that you know what a smash burger is. I appreciate that you may think that you know what a smash burger is. I want to ensure the validity of the results of this contest. As you know, I am a stickler when it comes down to our contests. I want them to be accurate. Pat Dalpias is shaking her head. I don't give a fuck that you're shaking your head. If you enter, Pat, and present a traditional fat patty burger, I will personally embarrass your entry for not understanding the competition that you entered.
Oh, wow.
The rules will be simple. You can cook with anything you want. You could bring a griddle, a cast iron pan. You can bring a whole conventional kitchen if you'd like. If you want to lug it down to Stage Fort Park where we're going to have it. But you'll cook in front of the judges, and we will judge you based on cooking a real smash burger. Did you hear me when I said smash burger? Thank you very much. There you go. You will be judged based cooking a real smash burger, the bun, the flavor, and the construction of the burger. Again, don't enter if you don't know what a smash burger is. I'm begging you, go enter a burger contest somewhere else. This is going to be a best smash burger contest. Date to be determined. Did I get my point across? And again, this is not to belittle. There are unbelievable, phenomenal. I think that Stone's Pub makes one of the best burgers in town. They don't call it a smash burger. They call it what it is. It's a great burger, and it's phenomenal. And I encourage you to go down there and eat that. All I'm saying is, for my contest, I want to find people that know how to cook them, and I want to enjoy this day. So there's that.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it sounds like very
It's gonna be fun.
This sounds like fun. No problem, I'm ready.
Yeah. There
No
you go.
problem, Mr. Ramsey.
There you go.
It'll be excellent.
Mr. Ramsey. There's that. Where's my cardboard box?
Right here.
All right.
Well, the way behind you.
All right. We went to the Seaport Grill for lunch, Chris.
Oh,
Let's go.
Somebody's got to weigh. Everybody's got to weigh in on this.
Yep.
So Thursday afternoon, Joey, myself, and Michael Ancevic, we decided to go for a nice lunch to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Seaport Grill. And you sit down at the table, and they give you these little casino chips. And I brought one for you, Joe.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't think you can use it till next year, though. But they give you these little casino chips with a giveaway on it. They look like this, right?
This is during their 15th anniversary.
So they put them down on the
Almost.
table, face down, and you get to pick one per table. So Michael Ancevic and I, being very giving people, said to Joe, "Why don't you pick? You pick
No,
it." He
no.
turns it over. Let me finish. So he turns it over. He gets a free dessert. We enjoy our lunch. The server comes over. "Can I get you anything else?" And Joey says, "No, just the check, and I'll take a key lime pie to go." And so Michael Ancevic and I looked at each other and we were like, what the holy
Lies.
F? Like, Joe, the table won a free dessert and you took it home like as a birthday gift for Kate or something.
Okay.
All right,
So chime in. No,
what's the rebuttal here?
Michael Ancevic is chiming
Oh,
in.
Michael Ancevic.
Of course, he is, because you're in on it.
He's waiting for his 1/3 of a key lime pie.
I'm looking for the thing.
So later on in the night, while he scrolls through his phone to find his rebuttal, Joey sent a picture at 9 o'clock at night of the key lime pie, the said key lime pie at his house.
Half eaten.
And then much later, Chris wrote, "I could really go for something sweet right now." And I laughed because it was at Joey's house.
So, should we mention that both Ancevic and him both declined, because it was one for each of us, and they each declined. So I said, and they said, "Why don't you take it?" I said, "Sure, I'll take it." And
Wait, we could only take one of those per table. It wasn't one for each
that's
of us.
not true.
See, now
Can somebody from the
is fake news.
Seaport Grill chime in right now saying, was it one per customer?
Who
or
did I
on the
go
table?
with?
Or
the day
somebody else
before.
that went and got their own chips that took
Yeah.
advantage of the
By the way,
anniversary, which was awesome.
Ancevic, I'm still waiting for my 1/3 of the key lime pie. There's that. Anyway, If that is the case, I apologize, and I still have 2/3 of the key lime pie in my fridge, and I'll bring it to you and Ansovic, and we can have a party. We can hold hands, sing Kumbaya, and eat the rest of the key lime pie.
Apology accepted.
Okay, thanks.
At the Smash Burger contest.
By the way, key lime pie at the Seaport Grill. It is
world.
it is beyond. Someone tell me of a better value dessert in Gloucester.
I don't think.
I'll wait.
It's a great point. Adding insult to injury, this key lime pie is like this size.
Yeah.
It could easily feed 3 people.
You're absolutely correct. And had I thought that you wanted to eat it, we all had food left on our plate. No one was eating this key lime pie.
Well,
Well,
not
you
when
already
you get it to go, they're not.
Maybe they were saving room for it.
I'm definitely
And-
bringing a
and
burger
I
to
said-
the Smash Burger contest.
You gonna bring a key lime burger?
I'm gonna bring the biggest one too.
Fat. You just want you want to hear me berate you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's it.
Quarter pounder.
Manny, the former chef, longtime chef at the Azorian, stopped by 44 Main Street, pat my little retail joint to pick up some gear. He said he's going to be opening up the Halibut Point spot, probably between late April and or sometime in April to
That's
May.
great news.
Awesome news. And so I asked him, which was probably a stupid question, because if anyone knows Manny and some of his famous dishes, that octopus dish that he makes, the charred octopus, is off the charts. And I said, and that space at Halibut Point with that open grill perfectly lends itself to the charred octopus tapas. So he said he's gonna have that. He said, what else did he say he was gonna have? He gave me a little, I'll have to remember and post it. He gave me a couple of little glimpses.
We're a little food centric this morning. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, well, I'm all about it.
I know if Vinny's still on, but maybe he could tell us when he's planning.
Oh, did Vinny? Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
Hudson
yeah.
Harbor House, yeah.
Yeah, but
Answer
if
that, but
he's
yeah,
still
but
on.
when's he opening? What's
Right.
the, any
A lot of
idea
people
that
are
fish
asking
tails-
about that. Inquiring minds.
Oh, he said this right around the same time.
Cool.
So they're both waiting for the. Manny said he was ready to go. He's just waiting for the liquor. You know, they're both just waiting for their liquor thing. Vinny said he was interviewing bar staff and wait staff and stuff like that, and I'm sure that's they're gonna have it ready to rip as soon as they're ready to go.
We're like 2 weeks out from, like Saltwater Grill, like
Yeah.
the lobster.
The lobster.
Our options are gonna be opening back up
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the 44 Main, Jimmy Bordenaro, the owner, him and his wife Jan own the Atlantis, which has tremendous breakfast, by the way. He stopped by the shop yesterday, and I was hanging out outside. It was yesterday, unlike today. It was one of those
Yesterday was
rare
very-
spring
perfect
nice
day.
days out in the sun, outside. We get 1 out of 90 of those generally this time of year. But he stops by. He's a Cafe Sicilia guy, and he looks at me because he was in the fish business. He owned Empire Fish. They handled, like my father, my uncle, and grandfather. They handled like 100,000 pounds of whiting a day at Empire Fish. And he looks at me. He goes, 100,000 pounds of whiting. A 100 square foot T-shirt shop. He goes, what are you doing, Joey? and I said to him, I said, Jimmy, I said, when my dad was alive and I started the blog, he couldn't understand the time I was devoting to it. And he's like, are you making any money at it? And I said, it isn't about making money, Dad. I go, I get to meet so many people. It's really friendly. Doors open for me. People take care of me and stuff like that. And I just love helping people. And I get to meet so many people. But my dad still, after that explanation, you'd think he would have understood a little bit about it, but he couldn't get past the fact that I was doing it for nothing. And he's just that quizzical look on his face. Jimmy Bordenaro, same old school vibe. Mm-hmm. He's like scratching his head, like, what are you fucking doing here? And I couldn't get across to him that I just love having our little space in the West End. And all my friends popping by and being able to go.
It was a glorious day.
A glorious day.
Stopping by
And being able to stop in at Castaways or Cafe Sicilia or Virgilio's, or Sclafani's, Cafe Bisco, all the restaurants go to Tono. Me and Nicole stopped in at Tono yesterday, Chris as well. See, I didn't forget you that time. But it's just amazing, like some people just, it's all about like, maybe when you're younger, maybe like, it should be all about like grinding it out, making money, but at some point in your life, you gotta do something for passion, right?
I'm definitely learning my Italian is getting a little bit better.
The music is always playing.
From the music.
Joe,
I'm starting to
you
learn
just
the songs.
inspired me. Monday, tomorrow, I'm quitting.
Shout out to
I'm
my
done
brother.
working.
Shout out to my brother who's listening, and they're in Rockport, and he's made a couple of comments here. So hi, Chris and Lori.
Yes.
Yeah.
People love Pat's, her night lights, her sun catchers, her prints are probably the best value in town because she does, her photographs are as good as anyone's. Her prints are way underpriced. So if you're looking for something for your wall, nautical theme generally, also a lot of bird. She is the foremost bird authority in Gloucester, Massachusetts, overtaking many other former bird experts in town. Pat Dalpiaz, birder.
On my back.
Birder.
You see the red dot?
Birder.
The red
Yeah.
dot.
Birder, Pat Dalpiaz, birder.
Burger.
Birder. Can we say birder? Because she's a birder. But anyway, we love it down there.
Yeah, we do, and we're so happy when people come in and tell us they read the blog or they follow the podcast, and make comments about things. And even if they're not purchasing anything, it's super fun when they stop by and chat.
It really is.
For people who haven't been by, like aside from being a retail stop, there's like a vibe to it. Like anytime I happen by, there's just people hanging out. It's a clubhouse where if you want to buy a hat or a print, you can, but you just visit. It's a lot of fun.
4 o'clock
Just
happy
wait
hour.
till I'm gonna go to steal the benches down to St. Peter's Club and bring them up. And since I'm not gonna be working anymore, I'm just gonna sit on the bench.
I have a new line of Cape Ann nautical koozies. Can you show each one in front of your camera, Pat?
Well,
I love those.
Yeah.
Those are great.
So I have pretty much all the different neighborhoods. Can you put it right up to the camera, Pat? So that one is Long Beach and Good Harbor Beach right there, and Milk Island, is it? What's the island right there? Is that, right off of Good Harbor Beach. Is that Milk Island? That one is Gloucester Inner.
Salt. Off of Good Harbor? Salt.
Salttown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good.
That's Gloucester Harbor.
Gloucester Harbor, thank you.
Nice.
And Niles and good Eastern Point all the way over to Brace Cove.
They all look so different.
This is
Well,
Coffin's
don't.
Beach.
That's Annisquam, Coffin's Beach, the mouth of the Essex
All
River.
my houses right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got
We're gonna mark our home.
We're not
this
gonna
one, we
where-
did a special one for the Magnolia lovers, Magnolia Harbor, Coolidge Point.
don't see many of those.
You see Warren's house
That's
on
true.
there,
My new house.
Nicole's
I did-
Nicole's
I
new
did
house.
really
is
Moved
on there.
in?
No,
Oh, these
4
are
weeks.
nice and thick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I fill one?
Did you say
Those are
that you're selling them as a
wow.
4-pack? Are they
5-pack.
There's a 5-pack?
5-pack.
Yesterday you said 4-pack.
Oh, good.
These
no,
are
they're
high
5
quality.
packs. I decided to go with a 5-pack.
Feel that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, because if you ship them out, you
It's a
got
4-pack now.
no. Actually,
I want
actually, well, that's for Nicole. Yeah. Pat, the oldest tenured, you get the next pick, Pat.
Oh, I want Magnolia.
No, I
Oh, you took Magnolia? All right. I'll take this one.
Oh, there's a battle royal. Jimmy. Oh well, Jimmy could get. Well,
You might be on one. of
Jimmy,
the
other-
other ones,
yeah,
too.
well,
You're
Pat-
like different
Pat,
Magnolia.
Drew picked one. Wait, is there one that represents where Drew? This will be the
Nobody
most.
knows where.
No.
All right, and Lango. There you go. Everybody
Thank you.
got
I didn't bring anything for you.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah, so if you want a 5-pack, we're gonna have them at the shop. And please don't ask me to break them up because it'll turn into a total nightmare for me.
They are very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect for the boat.
Yeah, they're really thick.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're a boater, if you have a house on the water, I mean, it's decor as well as,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Those white cloths are gonna fit great in here.
it's all
Yeah.
fit. So I put bottles of beer in it.
Yep.
I put short cans of beer and I put tall cans of beer. They all fit well. Like a thin high noon
Like a high noon
is,
Yeah, it may not.
it's not like tight. But
And it's not practical, because if you make them for those, and you can't fit anything else in them.
that's right.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And
you should be-
Safavi is commenting that I'm sorry to interrupt, waiting for the pet stuff that's coming too.
The Spanx, no, I just, no. You
Oh.
can't buy individual ones. You have to buy 5 because I'm not shipping individual ones. I'm not breaking up packs.
Maybe that's
Show
what
up to the contest with a huge burger and ask them to
For a
split them
single.
up.
Yeah, just keep asking me to split them up. That'll make my day.
Stop by the shop.
I love it, Jimmy. I love that.
It's
Do it. Keep
scary.
doing it, Jimmy.
No, I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm the one sitting next to him, and you guys are doing all
Jay
this stuff.
McNiff would like us to keep it down. Jay says, please keep it down. Oh, the mayor's here. Oh, he's
boy.
early. All right, he's
Oh,
early.
boy.
That's all right. Well, let's get to
I'll
his,
step up.
No, I'll step
wait
up.
until, his segment's gonna be at 10. I told him 10 o'clock. So there's that. Any other questions? The cost for a 5-pack is $25. There you go.
That's good.
There's that. Yeah, so I tried to,
boy.
I tried to really define like the different neighborhoods, Annisquam, then the one from,
I think you did a good job.
there's the inner harbor and then the outer harbor, and Magnolia's included in that. How are you, Mark?
Good morning.
What's going on, guys?
Hi, guys.
Mayor Verga's with us. And so there's that. Let's see. Oh, here's a question. Do you agree or disagree that Robert Kraft should erect a bronze statue for both Tom Brady and Bill Belichick? Jimmy, I'm going to defer to you on this one. You're a big sports guy.
Sports
I think so.
correspondent.
I think that would be a great thing. I think a lot of people would like to go and have their picture taken next to it. Absolutely, that's a great idea. Tip of the cap.
How about you? Any thoughts?
No, I think absolutely. The question is, do you do it together or do you have 2 separate statues?
I say definitely separate.
Together.
Together? No, I think they
Like
both have
after
their
the
own
Super Bowl,
legacies.
after a Super Bowl win, when they got their arms around each other, like commemorating a point in time for the Patriots or individual?
It was pretty consistent in the span of
Yeah,
Yeah,
3 years, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it was the 2 of them.
yep,
yeah.
yep.
No,
You know?
I agree. Joe G. Who's Joe G?
Pretty iconic photos of.
The two of them embracing
Yeah,
and
right?
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those would be cool to recreate as a statue.
I think.
Yeah. This is a question for Drew from Paul Gamber. Our buddy, we miss our buddy Paul
Yeah,
Gamber.
where's Paul Gamber?
He's
Remember-
pulling, getting in
Well-
there, it's like pulling teeth.
It's like pulling teeth.
Oh.
I can't get it.
Get that one.
Wait, let me help you.
We won't see him until there's absolutely no snow in Canada because he's the ski mobile guy.
That's right.
Wait, does he go to Canada?
He follows the snow wherever
the
he
next town to Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Drew,
Yes.
Maroon to the Bees. Have we ever added a more hated player to our own roster? Can you remember? This is for Steve Conti as well, big Bruins fan.
I don't know. I mean, I think Boston's always been one of those towns that, like, if you bring the most hated player from the league to Boston, they love that.
Yeah, and they
Right?
produce, and they,
You know?
as long as if they embrace, I think the key for Boston, all you have to do is embrace the town.
Yeah.
And work,
And win.
and win. Yeah,
'Cause if you don't win,
It's simple.
yeah.
It's really
No,
quite
but
easy.
like there's some players that come and they may even win, but they're indifferent towards the town. All you have to do is make a couple of statements. It's just like being a politician. All you have to do is blow smoke up everybody's ass, and everybody loves you. Is that right? We got a big thumbs up from the mayor back there.
Maybe getting a dunk tank every once in a while.
Getting a dunk tank.
Just have
hey,
a little
it's
problem here.
me and him. Me and the mayor.
Oh, you're both getting a dunk tank?
Not together.
Not together.
That's like that's $1,000.
You have to pay extra for that.
There's that. All right, let me just see.
Lynn
Oh,
Scannell mentioned somebody named Brad Park. Is that a player of some sort?
yeah, Brad
Yeah.
Park.
That's the first part.
Ralphie, another hockey aficionado, says you hate them when they're on the other team, but love them when they're on
That's
yours.
my point. So I don't think there's one person that. I mean, I'm trying to think of Brad Park. If he,
Who's the guy that plays for Florida that's a wicked scumbag? You love him, your favorite player. They got,
Kachuk.
yeah, Kachuk, great player.
well,
He's
but here's the other thing. You know, like
If he was on our
doesn't-
team.
yeah, if he was on our team,
We'd love him.
he would be an unbelievable Bruin.
Yes.
Like he would fit into the mold of the Bruins
Yes.
so well.
Big Brad Burns.
And he's a winner, and he's got Boston in his blood because his father Keith grew up in
Wow.
the South Shore.
Steve Conti, another one of our big Bruins fans, says Ken Linsman.
Yeah, I know, but he was great. He's a legend back in those days, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Little guy, he's like a Marshawn or something.
Who's that? There we go. Wait. Staying with the sports theme, will the Patriots have a worse record than last season? We will not ask Pat because she always defers on the sports. We'll go to Nicole.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's better.
gonna have a better
But I
season.
have no,
Better
I'm
season.
basing that on.
Better
it's
season.
yeah.
So they only won 4 games. Did they only win 4 games?
4.
So
5.
if you,
5? Was
So
it
when,
5?
no.
Oh.
They won 4. There's 5 this year.
Yeah.
they have to, I mean, it'd be really tough to do worse,
We're going into that era of
like it was in the early '80s.
development, if you would.
Yeah, pain. Yeah, like you have to have really low expectations, much like the.
Yeah.
Building decade.
Red Sox as well, right?
Yeah.
Although they're doing really great at spring training, which I know does not.
Means zero.
Zero. I
Means
know.
less than
I'm
zero.
Ready for you to say that.
Means less than zero.
but Nonetheless.
So Pat, I need a graphic where the one about Cardi B and
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Really?
boy.
Pat.
Do we really need to?
Pat, don't let me down, Pat.
Mayor, block your ears.
Pretty sure that didn't make its way
I
onto
fucking
the
hate her right
list.
now.
Oh,
I'm
we
sorry
don't.
that slipped by.
Oh,
Don't
no.
seem to have
Fucking
it.
hate
Slipped
her
by.
right
But
I
you can
hate
make
her
the
right
point
now.
you want to make.
Pat, quote unquote, the censor.
I fucking
down
hate
there.
her right now. I fucking hate her right now. I fucking hate her.
High five, Pat.
I like it, Pat. Chris and I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah,
okay with it.
yeah.
Moving along.
Can I go home with you guys?
I'm fucking mad at her right
Somebody
now.
take me home.
We have not covered our weekly segment of best thing we've eaten this week.
Yes, all right. Wait, we'll bring in the mayor for this one.
Okay.
Why don't we bring in the mayor right now?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, so you'll be
Here,
part
I'll
of
get it.
this. No, just put a seat. Listen, all you have to do is put a seat right here. Okay.
Do we all
No, you're good. Don't,
In my
no, you
defense,
stay right where you
Cardi
are.
B is not in the thread. In my defense.
All sorts of Nicole stuff in the thread.
Yeah, well.
Cardi B is not.
Well, they might not have made it either.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm all right.
First question, have you had your Bice de San Giuseppe yet?
My who, what?
Your Bice de San Giuseppe?
Apparently not, no, because I never really liked that even as a kid. So,
Me either.
Yeah, I thought it was like wallpaper paste.
Paper mache.
Yeah. So
Paper
the
mache.
answer is no. But if you like it, I think that's great.
Yes.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, what are we
The
talking
St.
about?
Joseph's
St.
Bice
Joseph Bice is a polarizing. No, it's not really. It's not polarizing.
You love
It's
it or you
just-
hate it.
Listen, like any family that makes it, it's an unbelievable tradition. We're so happy that they make it, and they generally have other things for you to eat. You don't like it's, and it's all about getting families together and everything else. I don't personally care for the St. Joseph. So I was at so the St. Peter's Club generously donated the club for my sister and her 55 very close friends that, you know, get together for 9 days and pray and have, and do the St. Joseph. And then they culminate with a dinner, which they had last night. And it was hilarious listening to all of these women say how wonderful it was. And I'm looking at them and say, and I told them, stop lying to me. You don't like this that much.
What is it, chickpeas or something ground in there?
So this is, so Steve and D Noble gave me a
Yes.
thing last night. And
But
it's
that's the pasta, but.
No, it wasn't. It was the
Cauliflower
cauliflower
soup.
sauce, like soup that goes over the pasta. I'd never had that before.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
What, is that the stuff we're talking about?
Yeah.
We were
Oh, okay.
passing it around the
Yeah,
bar
and
last
I
night,
get-
drinking from it.
Yeah, and I did hear that
We were.
it gets mixed reviews. People love it or hate it. So I was like, I've got to try this. I actually thought it was quite good.
All right, you can have my share.
There you go.
And
You can
I'll
have
take
and
it.
mine.
I was supposed to bring it today to set it up here.
But shout out to Craig Kimberly's wife that made a fantastic salad. Wasn't wilted and it didn't have sun-beaded.
Is it
meat.
really a salad then?
The
She
meat-
didn't have it under a heat lamp for 2
It was
hours?
not in the. It was not baking in the sun. It did not
This
turn
joke never gets
salmonella
old,
rainbow
does it, people?
colored. So it was.
all right.
I
Chime
really.
in.
next summer when she brings a salad, she can come on our boat and
Yeah.
it'll be under the shade all the time.
Right, maybe that was the
It
problem.
was the McCarthy's, yeah.
Right.
Blame
Maybe
the,
it's
always,
their fault.
he's not here, so we can blame Chris.
Yeah.
So there's that. Some of the highlights for me from the meal last night, the Sfingiuni, I think it came from, I don't know if it came from Scalfani's, but had that nice sharp chunks of
that I do like.
Pecorino Romano and the anchovy
But you
paste
smell like garlic for the next week.
for the next week.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's worth it.
And Antoinette's lasagna was out of this world. And I don't know who made the baked haddock, but that was also phenomenal. So shout out to all the women that put all the work in. It's a tremendous tradition, and it is so worthy that you're passing it down, because there was a lot of babies there and young teenage girls that they've brought into the fold. So
Thanks to Joe for all the hard work that he put into the,
thanks to St. Barry.
And,
St. Barry.
Steve
St.
Noble,
Barry,
whoever
Steve
else
Noble,
made,
Steve
built the
Noble, all
altar.
those guys,
Yeah.
those guys. They all do a great work. I am not about it.
The two quiet guys behind the scenes. Steve.
They get all the credit. Zero credit for me, trust me. So there's that. Okay, before we get into what you're gonna talk about, we're gonna go around and we're gonna let you, well, actually, we'll let everybody talk so you can think about your answer.
Okay, can I introduce Nate so people who wondering who the hell this guy is?
Oh, who is
This
Nate?
is Nate Kidder. He's in the band with me.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
he's in the band. Nate Kidder. I like your hat.
But he's serious.
The Cornerstone, are you a part of the Cornerstone Creative?
It's one of my good friends.
Our drummer.
Plays drums in our band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, he's got a cool van around town. I like it. Very cool. All right, so listen to what the question is, and we're gonna ask you for your answers. We're gonna start with Pat Dalpiaz. Best thing you ate this week?
Wow, I'm sorry. You caught me.
We
I'm
do it
sorry.
every fucking week.
I know.
Go to Nicole, please.
The prosciutto fig flatbread pizza at Tono.
Oh, it's a good call. All right, how about you?
I have a very limited perspective this week because I spent a lot of time at Seaport Grill for the anniversary stuff.
The key lime pie.
So I bet that would have been at the top. I bet that would have been up there. But I did. I had the beet salad. They brought back a lot of the old throwback stuff. So I had the beet salad, which was amazing, and then they had those like artichoke appetizer, which was great. I didn't get to try the key lime pie.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Drew, wait, before we move on. I heard a lot of people talking about, like, they got to try some of those original recipes, and I asked, and no, that's it. You're not gonna get, maybe.
I went yesterday. It's gone.
Right, it's gone. All those, for the 15th anniversary, Seaport Grill brought back some of their, previous, long time ago, original recipes, favorites and people were going crazy for them. I wonder if occasionally they'll throw out a little teaser and run that beet salad, because that beet salad looked amazing.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
But those artichokes for me, with the lemon sauce on them, oh my
the
god!
garlic.
Like,
Speaking
they would
of
sell those
garlic,
all day
a lot
long.
of garlic theme right now. Drew, best thing you ate?
I'll have to say that I definitely enjoyed the Tito's Martini at Tono with a side of the cheese, the blue cheese stuffed olives. But I did have their oysters, and I had a couple of meatball sliders. But I have to just say that the martini there is like unparalleled, right? I mean,
Oh, bird bath.
because it's like the pools, the endless pools or the water.
Infinity pool?
Infinity pools, I call it the infinity pour, because they pour it to the very top.
But
And it's,
physics, it has that bubble.
Yeah.
You know how like
Yes,
physics,
yes.
you pour it into a glass
Yeah.
and it's actually above the rim
the
and
water level is above the glass.
yes.
It's insane.
I think
Well,
that's called the meniscus, right? That's when it goes above the.
Ask her, she's been
And,
very
and
familiar
the
with the
last thing I have
meniscus
to
lately.
say, because I know you guys, but there's not many places that actually use good olives. They're too small. They're nothing against every place in town, but when you serve a martini, a big olive is,
Key,
An essential
What
piece.
bartender makes the best martini in town?
there's a couple.
Couple? All right, best.
I
ones.
think
Couple.
I think Paolo and Alex kind of do the same.
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
cut of the same mold.
So I was watching them serve you, and you had several, so I got to see both of them serve.
Was he overserved?
So I served, no,
If
but
it's the same glass,
they both,
Only one.
Free refills.
they both made
Lindsay might beg to
them.
differ.
They both made them the same way, where they had that bubble on the top, and they
Yeah.
both. I don't know how they get them across the bar without spilling a drop. It's bananas.
Yeah.
They're total
Yeah,
professionals.
it's good.
So,
They do
I
it.
had a picture, but I didn't put, but, Paolo and David are in a contest right now. The, Catarano Restaurant Group bartenders are all in a contest, and they all came up with
that's right.
their own drink. And so I had Paolo's, what the heck is it called? It was a bourbon, Chai Me a River is
Yeah,
what it's
that was
called, instead of
good.
Cry Me a River. It was chai and bourbon, and it was delicious. I had that the
Yeah.
other night with Donna and Chris.
So that was your best thing you ate last week?
No, I already told you the best thing I ate, but now we're clearly moved on to drinks, because you went to
Mine,
Drew.
you're never gonna guess mine. You're never gonna guess mine.
Key lime
Key
pie.
lime pie, yeah.
Oh, that,
I will punch you
that
so
key
hard.
lime pie was so delicious.
Half hamburger.
Can we talk about that key lime pie? I never had such a delectable key lime pie. It was just wonderful in the the perfect, the density of it. The whipped cream was just perfectly on the top, and the rich cracker crust, the buttery rich cracker crust with the sugar in it was about that thick.
Too bad you had to share it.
There's probably still a lot. There's probably still a lot left, right? There was plenty for sharing.
It was delicious. I mean,
Chris is gonna make it a smash key lime pie.
so we have a couple questions for you. Well, we'll start out with best thing you ate this week. Wait, Jimmy,
sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, well, last week we had the brunch over at the Oak Denver, and I really liked that.
The pork smash.
No, it was the eggs. It was the.
So fluffy.
No, it was the holiday eggs, holiday.
Holidays.
Hollandaise.
Holiday eggs.
All right, next. Next.
That was, Joe, hey, by the way, Joe, in all seriousness, last week, the
The for the record, the two Del Piazzas, fucking, we do it every fucking week. They're part of this podcast here at Sextuary Way, and Pat fucking doesn't have one, and Jimmy can't come up with a name.
Jimmy likes the Christmas eggs.
Yeah.
The smash burger, the pork burger with egg
Yes.
last week at Oak to Ember was
Yeah, lights
insane.
out. Lights out.
Insane.
Lights out. Yeah. I said the key lime pie for comedic effect,
But
but
last, yes.
yes, but that's
At
that
1000%.
the pork
that was
smash
the best.
burger and they have that for brunch this morning if you'd like to go there this morning. Mayor.
So, sticking with the Oak to Ember theme, it was the shrimp and grits. It's my go-to there.
Brunch, yeah, available right now.
Is it available for brunch?
Is that that's not grits?
Was this
is
a
not-
brunch question, or this
Grits
a?
is- No,
No, I get it at dinner for an entree. So.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
really?
And what about you? Best thing you ate this week?
Probably went to the farm on Sunday, pulled pork nachos, came home.
Ooh,
Can't.
yeah.
Can't.
Wow.
In the conversation, Farm and Minglewood in the conversation. I'd like to see a head-to-head battle for best nachos. I think they both do a tremendous job. And a common theme between two of them, they layered their nachos. They don't just pile the
Which
stuff on
is
the top.
key. Yes.
Absolutely, without question.
525 nachos are really great.
It's actually shocking how many places
Oh,
have
I
bad nachos. Like, you'd think that would be a fairly easy thing to do.
It's true.
But when you find good nachos,
Yeah.
you keep
You
going
won't
back for
go,
those
yeah.
nachos.
I agree. So what do we have to talk about, Mr. Mayor?
So this band I was in years ago is called Moonraker, and every time I would go into Minglewood, Zach would say, "Hey, when's Moonraker getting back together?" Because we used to play there, and I think the rest of the band was getting the same story.
Yeah, we texted Adam, our drummer. He's like, hey, we want to do this show, and you guys want to play? He goes, oh, we'll reach out. So he texted me, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But I'm playing all the time anyway, so why not?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so tell them, just give a background. You're in a couple other bands, just then familiar. They might be familiar with some
yeah, I'm
bands.
playing with Rob Banks and the Moneymakers. We just played yesterday at Blue Collar. It was the first live show for the year, the summer there. So.
Oh, nice.
They pack the rum line every time they're
Yeah,
in.
Yeah, that's a great band.
First Friday of every month. So, and then I've been playing with Million and a Half Nelson.
Oh, wow. I love, best show I've seen in the past 2 years, Million and a Half Nelsons upstairs at the Rum Line. And I was gonna have them play for New Year's Eve, and then there was like a recurrence of the COVID,
Yeah.
and like no one wanted to go.
Her voice is on.
And
Amazing.
we had so much, the place, I thought the floor was gonna collapse. I swear to God. Do you remember that night? I don't know if you remember that night upstairs. It was probably I don't know, you play so many gigs,
Yeah.
but upstairs at the Rum, do you play upstairs at the Rum Line often?
Not often, no.
Yeah.
You gotta rent that. You just rent that out. But,
Yeah. Oh my God, it was in the middle of the summer, and the place was
Downstairs.
jumping. It was so fun. Great.
So the good thing about Nate being in those bands is he's a lefty like me.
Yep.
So, and he plays bass in those bands, so, you know, if I'm out and they're playing, they usually let me go in and sit in for a couple songs. Though they didn't last night, I should mention. But, anyway, so when I was running for mayor in 2015, I hired Moonraker to play a fundraiser I had. No, it was Moonraker, but way back in
Way back.
2015. Yeah, and then, and so they said, in my band at the time, the guys I played with at high school, we played a couple songs. So after they say, well, our bass player's moving to New Hampshire, can you fill in for him? So I did, and then I lost the election, and they said, oh, that's great, we got 5 gigs coming up, can you, next thing you know, I played for, I don't know, a year and a half. But then, you know, we went separate ways, then we got into my originals band, and then, like I said, every time I would go into Minglewood, they'd say, hey, why don't you get back together and do this? So the opportunity arose to do this fundraiser for the fireworks, and so we've been rehearsing. I think we've had maybe 6 or 7. Got a couple more scheduled, but this Friday at 9 p.m. after my bedtime, we'll be going on at Minglewood for, I think, a 3-hour show.
Wow, 3 hours. You got that? You have that kind of library?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play Are you gonna play any covers, or are those all 3 hours of your original song?
This is the covers. Yeah, so this is all your favorites from Tom Petty, Fleetwood Mac, some obscure stuff like a couple Cure songs.
Couple Cure songs.
Oh, this should be great.
Yeah.
Who are the other band members?
Yeah, why don't you
So Adam Quinn plays drums. His sister Amy Quinn sings and plays acoustic guitar. Missy Spinagles does backup vocals, some
Percussion,
and
yep.
Percussion, yeah,
and the special guest.
special guest we have Millie Manning playing
nice.
with us too. So she's going to do some singing and keyboard as well. So
Friday night, what time?
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
And so the thing about the,
9 o'clock.
well, when I was playing with these guys, I was probably, I don't know, my late 40s, and they were all, at that time,
They're in
maybe
their 20s.
20s and maybe 30 for
Yeah,
one of you.
yeah.
And they said, oh, we got a gig at Fibber McGee's. We go on at, I think it was 10:30 or something. I was like,
Oh, good.
in the morning? I mean, so it was past my bedtime for all of that. But anyway, got some notes here from Izzy Pett, who's, you know, on the fireworks committee,
Yeah.
just so people are aware why we're raising money.
And
So,
we put the link up, by the way. It's in the if you're watching on Facebook, or you can click that link to make a donation.
yeah, so it's a suggested donation at the door, $10. Obviously, you can make donations anytime, go on the website. But what Izzy pointed out is in the past 8 years, the cost of the fireworks has gone up 100%. So 11% this year, 34% last year. They spent about $5,000 on the concerts on the Boulevard, and the displays for the fireworks this year is $30,000. So they're looking to raise like 70 grand to cover the concert and the Labor Day fireworks and the 3rd of July fireworks. So anything you can do to help us out. I mean, years ago, the city used to fund this, I believe, and then in the early 90s, when things were really not so great, it was cut, and I think that was the birth of the Gloucester Fund. But you know, it's a community event, and we'd really like the community to chip in. The city does give some money to it, but we certainly don't have the budget to give $70,000.
Yeah, especially with I read that thing about the school committee and
Yeah.
So if we can get 7,000 people to come down to Minglewood at $10 a head.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll get this thing covered.
But this is just for the first fireworks, so we don't need the whole thing, just the 30,000. So 3,000 people will be all set.
Yeah. So do you have anything? Do you have any YouTube videos of you guys playing that we could put on the blog and
I don't know
so
if there's
give
any
people a little taste?
I think if you went on, I think the Facebook's still up there, the Moonraker
Moonraker, yeah,
Facebook.
try
It should
that.
have
And that'll
some
be
stuff,
from
But that's from like
2015 or 16.
Is there any way this week, when you guys do a little rehearsal, that you could just do like one cover song and send it to me, and I could post it to give people a little taste of the excitement, the pure electricity
It is.
of
what it is.
Greg Berger and Moonraker
You should see
bringing the
Greg.
thunder for the people?
I want to show them 2 left-handed players.
Wait, we can't have this. The
Pretty
sex
good.
is.
Nice.
It is, it's really nice to have another lefty, but it's not Greg Berger, the Moonraker, it's Moonraker, oh, there I am. That's me playing at my friend Paul Brancolini's house on Lookout Street when we were in, I think, 10th grade. So,
Unbelievable.
those are the good old days.
Look at the hair.
I miss those days.
Me too.
Did you guys know Jimmy plays the trumpet? Do you need a trumpet?
No,
at
he
all?
does not play the trumpet. He plays the flugelhorn.
The bugle.
Flugelhorn. Get it right.
I
Flugelhorn.
think he plays the
No,
trumpet.
no.
It's a bugle he plays.
Flugelhorn.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you guys need a flugelhorn?
Yeah,
We got a guy. We rent them out cheap too.
yeah, we're gonna be playing some Chuck Mangione covers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's if anybody got that one, good for you.
He won't play because he in the presence of greatness he cowers. Because when we had the guy, who was the guy?
John Popper.
John Popper
Oh.
was on.
I was
We had him
shamed
on,
because of this,
and they
so
said, Jimmy,
that's how I remember.
yeah, from the
Blues Travel.
Blues Travelers.
Traveler, yeah.
We had him on, and we were talking, and the guy, and they said, Jimmy plays the flugelhorn. Would you rate his performance? Jimmy had the flugelhorn in the trunk, and he fucking cowered, and he wouldn't play.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And to this day, we will not let him forget that, because like we had John Popper in studio, it would have been an unbelievable
Yeah.
bit, and he failed me in that moment. And that was the impetus why we put him on the table. Oh, there he is. And we shaved his chest. We waxed his chest live after that.
Kelly Clarkson.
There's
that,
Pringle.
yeah.
This is, by the way, Pringle, which if you know anything, Pringle has not shit on my desk at the wharf, has not peed in my living room at my house, much like Bo, Chris McCarthy's dog. She's humping your chest. Your belly button.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Your belly button. Chris's belly button just got impregnated by Pringle.
Well, she is a female, so I mean,
Oh well, they were bumping fuzzies then.
I know, he's right
That is a good dog though.
Oh, my goodness.
So cute.
What kind of dog is that?
We don't know. She's from Cape Ann Animal Aid.
Yep.
They do such an incredible
So
job there. So she's definitely a hound mix. We think she's got some American foxhound in her. She acts like a hound, so she follows her nose.
Cape Ann Animal Aid had their big gala last weekend, was it? Or the weekend?
Couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
First weekend of March,
yeah,
yep.
so,
We-
that was terrific.
What kind of conditioner does Pringle use?
And she does.
Soft.
No, she is. She's the
We got our dead cat from the animal aid.
Oh, my goodness.
The cat's dead or the cat's...
No, the name is, we named it Dead Cat.
Oh, my goodness.
No, because the
Shows
reason,
wistful thinking.
you know, no, I love the cat, but the reason we got the cat was because the kids were saying, we wanted a cat. And I says, I don't want to have any pets because I know you guys aren't going to take care of it. And they said, well, what if we bring home a cat and don't tell you? I said, that would be unfortunate because I'd have to murder it and then it would be on your conscience because I'm telling you now, if you bring an animal into the house that I don't want, I told you not to bring it. So if it's in a bag hanging outside, hi, what a cute dog, then it's on your conscience. So then what happened? COVID came, and the kids are stuck in the house, and it was Madeline's birthday, and they were all so sad, and I caved, and I said, let's surprise her with a kitten, and we went to Cape Ann Animal Aid, who couldn't be nicer. So the stipulations of them getting the cat was they had to sign the contract on video that they were gonna clean the litter box, and they were never gonna say, you do it this time, Dad, and say, oh, you know, that go backtrack on it because we have it on film. And the cat had to be named Dead Cat. So,
I think Peter's on the line right now.
Yeah, I hesitated putting up the link while you were making it.
so ranking dogs in my life, Pringle is up there with Ann Bogger's dog Tyson, which is a rescue that pit bull that has only one eye. One eye is sewn shut. Actually it's a pit bull, but it is the most lovable animal I have ever.
Yeah, they're very
And I'm scared to death of dogs, and dog has won my heart, which is bananas. It just puts his head right on your lap and just wants to be, you know, what do you call it? Stroked? Petted.
So he just puts his head there and keeps an eye on you?
Keeps an eye on me. One eye on me. Keeps an eye on me.
what I was getting
That's it, yeah. I picked up on that.
That's a good comment.
Call it Shamrock.
Pat McNally with a great comment, says, Pat McNally, when I got married, he said, no pets. His wife said, 2 pets. They compromised, and now they have 3 pets. That sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Kim Lufkin Williams says, pit bulls are a loving breed. They get a bad rap. Yeah, I mean, I think
It's true.
I don't really know, but is the adage true? The pet is as good as its owner.
I think so. I mean, there are some dogs that, especially from the shelters, that are a little disadvantaged, you know? I mean, they're left at the side of the road and, you know, that kind of stuff. And we've only had shelter dogs in our lives.
Yeah.
But whether or not they're friendly to everybody else or other dogs, they certainly love their owners.
Yeah.
When you adopt a dog, like people don't have great dogs because they just picked up a dog at the shelter and they have a great dog.
Right.
There's work that you got to put work in. You got to train them, and that's how you end up with a great dog. You can't just throw it in the crate and think you're going to have a.
And not necessarily everybody should have a dog.
No.
Like I would be a
It's a
terrible.
lot of freaking work.
I would be a terrible dog owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got other things that.
And
I
that's
do.
good that they're responsible enough to know that.
Because a lot of people don't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's right. They get them.
Yeah.
Selfishly.
And then,
they
like
get
Chris
'em.
said, they just throw them in the
Right.
crate, or you just, you know.
And you can't flush it down the toilet when you get tired of it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So kudos to Cape Ann Animal Aid. I hope they raised a lot of money.
Oh, they did.
Did they? They had a good showing.
Yeah, I have a fire pit out there showing that.
Oh, did you bid on it or something? Oh, there you go.
That's an expensive fire pit, Joe.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get your use on that though, because it's on the deck and you can actually sit.
She's not starting people.
Smell my dog.
Yep.
I saw
That's a
s'mores
great
on the
place to
counter and I
smoke
was like,
cigars,
yeah,
Joe.
fun place.
That is a great place to smoke cigars. I like the way you're thinking. Yeah. And so if we had Donna Rogers here, we would talk about the weather, but seeing as Donna blew us off today
I
once
thought she was
again.
coming. She was texting last night like she was going to be here.
Yeah.
Reliability scale for Donna Rogers is not her strong suit. Rolling her eyes at her husband, strong suit.
Right.
We had a
Nobody has an eye roll like Donna Rogers for her husband. Nobody. She's total,
Nobody.
total professional. Yeah.
I think she's equal opportunity eye roller though.
But yeah. She loves. No one does it. Oh, look, there she is. I knew she'd come in. Oh, stop.
Yep.
I think she
She
takes.
just rolled her eyes when she
She totally did. She rolled her eyes, and she's one of these. She's gonna pretend that she doesn't, but I know that she takes pride in her eye rolls.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
We
Nate's
had a
going to be
couple-
getting married, so he'll be getting some eye rolls.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Ready for those.
some great news that happened this week though, is that we got Donna Rogers out of the house a couple times, and we actually got her to the rum line once, which Mike Rogers loves going to the rum line. Donna Rogers doesn't love it as much. We've now opened the floodgates, I feel like, so Donna and Mike Rogers can join us at the rum line.
Oh, well, there you go.
Shut the
You got that.
When,
They shut
when,
them off.
when Mike's not in like Shanghai or something.
Right.
We're gonna start with Pat Dalpiaz right now, and we're gonna. What's his name? Mike?
Again, without.
Matt? Oh, Mike.
No preparation.
Who are we talking about?
Him.
Nate.
Nate, right. We're gonna give marriage advice to Nate, and we're gonna start with Pat
Here we
Dalpiaz.
go.
Bring that whiskey over here.
Big Nate over there.
It can be hard work.
That's not advice. That's advice.
Recognize.
Do your job.
Do your job. Is that what you're saying?
You got.
All right. Oh, Pringle. All right. Thanks for that value-added comment, Pat.
He's all set
She's,
now. We
she's
can
really, yeah. She really just summed it all up right there,
do your
Pat.
job.
Good job, Nicole.
I'm gonna pass.
Wedding advice. Wedding advice from Nicole.
Sweet meat, baby, sweet meat.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Know when to walk away, know when to run.
That was great.
Kenny Rogers.
I'm out.
You're wrong too.
I'm out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew?
What was the question?
Advice for Nate. He's about to get married. Advice
Get a
for
puppy.
Nate. Get a puppy.
See how far you can run down my driveway, how fast.
They're less work. No. What?
No.
I
go
got
for
it.
it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not advice
I
to
don't
do
know
it or
any
not to do it.
advice. I mean-
What's the secret to go? Okay, I'll give you advice.
You want, hey, I read a book by Joe Shimotaro, you know?
Wait, no, don't give it out because I haven't patented yet.
Oh, yes, that's
I
right.
have to copyright it first.
Yeah,
I'm
23 pages.
gonna make $1 million on my book. I'm gonna make $1 million on my book.
It'll
Should
be-
I spill the beans?
No.
No, okay. I
It'll
don't.
debut at 44 Main.
It's gonna debut at 44 Main and it's gonna sell out
Yeah.
repeatedly. We
You
don't.
can put it on your registry list, though.
Yeah. Put it, you should put it on your registry list. And I'll tell you after we go off the air, as long as you agree and sign the confidentiality agreement. So Nate, here's my best marriage advice. If you put her before you, if you think of her and what she wants before you, and if she can do the same for you, and you have that mutual respect for each other, I think it goes a really, really long way. And just remember, like over time, I think, there's a tendency to lose an appreciation if you can just remember to appreciate, the little things and randomly. A random text or a random surprise note telling your wife to be how much she means to you. I think that goes a really, really long way. I'm gonna read to you what I wrote.
This is St. Patty's Day, not
I wrote this to my.
Expecting anything serious.
I wrote this to my wife today at 6:39 a.m.
She loved that.
No. She was still asleep right in front of me. Pat, put this up to the camera right here.
Switch cameras.
Get her room.
Hold your lunch.
Is it on?
I switched.
Hey,
Can you
Joe,
read that?
Yep. Yes.
What does it say?
You are the most special. You are the most important. You are my world, and I love you so much. I hope you crush it today.
There you go.
Little things like that.
I thought Joe's marriage advice was gonna be do it twice.
The second time's the charm.
No, you can, listen.
Magically delicious.
Second marriages are great because you learn. I think you learn. There's that. So anyway, with that, I think that we'll. And with that, I think we'll. Anything else you wanted to add?
Do I give him some marriage advice? Should I?
Oh yeah. From the mayor, of course.
Of course, this is sage advice.
You better be careful, this will make or break you, baby.
Love, honor, and cherish, just like it says. And remember, they're always right.
And remember, they're always right.
Yeah.
Skip
Do
Jimmy.
you have
Skip Jimmy, too.
is the link to the, because we did this last year to donate to the fireworks. So my company did, a lot of the subcontractors and contractors did. Ringo kind of got us
Strong-armed?
strong. Yeah, threatened us. But it was great, and we all did, and I know that it definitely made a difference. So if anybody can do that, because it's a pretty amazing display and.
Oh, yeah. Right. And if they raise more than $70,000 before Friday, still come to the show.
The third, we're talking about the fireworks for the third?
Yes, for the 3rd and Labor Day.
Because it's coming
And
up
they
quick.
were- oh, wow, yeah.
Whether we like it or not.
Yeah. We like it. Hopefully we got a nice clear day.
Yep.
If they raise less than $50,000, they have to do the fireworks in the fog again this year.
Oh, God.
Is that the rule?
That was so terrible.
I was
But,
gonna
you know,
ask Jimmy his opinion, but he hasn't had any comments today, so.
Jimmy seems upset. Having a tough day. Jimmy, he mouthed to me. He whispered, "I like you."
Jimmy, can you where's your glasses? Where's your funny glasses? Jimmy?
Oh, it's over
I
there.
said the very same thing a couple times.
Are you getting marriage advice?
Paula,
Any
can you get the funny glasses for?
Beer glasses.
people sending marriage advice through here?
Oh, anybody want to send in their
That's
marriage?
Jimmy's advice,
Anybody
really.
want to send in their marriage advice for Nate Dogg?
All I want to say is, it is important to compromise, and please remember these little words. Honey, you're right.
Yes.
Honey, you're right. I gotta go to one little video clip. This is
Yep.
the classic from last year, but for Jimmy right there, there's Jimmy Dalpiaz, and we're gonna go right here with this absolute classic from.
There he is.
And And that was last year at the Crow's Nest, and Jimmy still has oh, those are different ones.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, he's bringing out different ones. You gonna wear those today?
yes, I am.
All right, come and find us today. We're gonna have a blast. Happy St. Joseph's Day.
We have shared.
Wait. Just wait
Shared
1 second.
memories.
I'll get to that in 1 second. Happy St. Joseph's Day, a great saint. And happy St. Patrick's Day, a good saint. A mediocre saint, but not a great saint. So there's that. We're gonna, has everybody shared the podcast for the 2 prizes? And the 2 prizes are Pat Dalpiaz's gift bag or
And a
Jumpin'
Jumpin'
Jack's
Green
Barber
t-shirt.
Shack, Manchester by the T, next level tee, super,
and soft.
super high quality t-shirt. So there's that.
Nita Margarita, her and Bernie had a 50.
Oh, Pat McNally is requesting that the mayor or Nate, someone said.
Or Nick.
No, Nate, to give we're gonna go back to it so you can duplicate it, because this is, you have to get the inflection right.
Oh, the sun came out.
And just in
Because
time.
it's St. Patrick's Day.
It's gonna be a rainbow.
A great saint.
And the
I don't know.
A good saint.
St. Peter and St.
Mediocre
Joseph, they're a
Leading the
little bit
snakes
ahead.
out of Gloucester.
All right, we're gonna let the mayor give his best Jimmy.
Oh, like a la Joey there?
Yeah. Now this is, you're gonna wait, you're gonna rate whether you should go to see Moonraker on Friday based on how well him and Nate Dogg perform right here.
All right, I have to pretend this is liquor, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Very good. I give it a 7. You gotta have a little extra at the end though. Jimmy!
Now, that sounded like my father. I
That was
ready to
good.
go running.
That was a 7-1. I go 7-1 on that. Now Nate Dogg.
7-1, all right,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do
Now remember, wait. I'm gonna play it for you because at the end, hey Jimmy, at the end. All right, ready? Hold on. I'm gonna play so you can hear it.
Pretend you're up on stage like you're singing a Led
This is
Zeppelin
Nate.
song.
No, everything is riding. The whole fireworks budget is riding on Nate right now. You're gonna show
Give
up
us a
on
good
Friday
loud one.
night to the Moonraker at Minglewood. Here it is for Nate Dogg.
Come on, Nick, let's do it.
All right. Jimmy!
Oh!
Yeah. He
7-7.
he had that sustain, that was perfect.
Yes, the sustainability factor. All right, Pat, how many shares do we have?
Thanks to the number of late entries, we are up to 17.
Whoa!
17, all right, here we go.
Must be the Sextuary.
So there's 2 prizes, and you're gonna tell me, do you want the shirt or the bag?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, 18?
Oh, they're coming in under the wire.
The third prize is you're getting directions to
Yeah.
Sextuary.
Directions to
We
Sextuary
won't
Way.
hog tie you. We'll just blind
Did you say? Did you? And do they get to use the hot tub?
Yes.
Naked,
Yes.
naked, bareback in
And
the.
we don't have cameras.
Bareback in
That's a
the
different
hot
meaning.
tub at Sextuary Way. Promise. Did you say 18, Pat? You want to check one more time? 18. Here it is. Here we go. Number 14.
Number 14 is Jennifer Rollins.
Jennifer Rollins, the first person to say their prize, gets their first pick.
Shirt or bag?
Shirt or bag, and you have to pick it up within 1 week at 44 Main Street, or it goes back in the prize pack. Number 2. Number 1.
Number 1, Patrick T. McNally.
Pat McNally, who promised.
Win.
Let's go back to the tape. Let's go back to the tape.
Find it.
He did.
Find it.
He said, if I win, I'm gonna come to Gloucester, I'm gonna visit Nicole at the rum line.
See you soon, Pat.
I'm gonna eat corned beef and cabbage. Oh, I couldn't be
And say hi
happy.
to friends.
Where is it here?
It was way up there. It was
Yeah,
during
here
the
it is. Got it.
Abuse segment.
There you go, that works.
Patrick, do your
Hey,
job.
you know what, it works out good because they each wanted the 2 different things, so everybody's happy.
Nice.
Mr. Mayor, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Nate, great to meet you. Thank you to everybody for showing up today. We'll be making the rounds. And Viva San Giuseppe and happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody.
Pat,
Yep.
I'll have it at the bar.
Oh, yeah, Nicole, go see Nicole for your prize, Pat. I wish to see if we had a Moonraker song, we could go out with that for the, if you guys do
Maybe
it.
you just wanna sing one.
If you do it, if you guys create a jingle.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
But it has to include,
Good Morning Gloucester,
Good
yeah.
Morning Gloucester, words and theme
You
and
can play
stuff
some
like
Balls
that.
on Fire on the way out. That's my original span.
Well, we have to have it uploaded.
Bonus points if you fit Smash
By your
Burger.
niece.
And grits and shrimp.
Key Lime Pie.
Draw the
And
shades and shut off the
And you've
lights and
gotta
play your
end
niece.
it, you
going
gotta
on.
end it with Jimmy.
so seeing as the event is going to be at Minglewood, what time should people show up Friday night?
Well, it's probably going to be a line out the door. They should probably get there at 6 to be in by 9.
All right. And suggested donation $10.
You can do more.
And you can do more.
Yeah.
And there is.
I put the Venmo in the notes.
Excellent.
Great.
Thank you so much. And because of the affiliation with Minglewood, we're going to go out with our friends over the bridge. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.
Have a great
St.
time.
Patrick's Day.
Viva San Giuseppe!
Town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's Good Morning Gloucester to you. Oh, it's Good Morning